Hello everyone. In this segment, we're going to learn how to do a double crochet. So I have my little swatch here, and these are all double crochets. If you can see these stitches, they're fairly tall. So when we do our turning chain, we're going to have to do a chain that's about the same height as this double crochet stitch. So to do that, I'm at the end of my row. I'm going to chain 3, turn my work. Now in double crochet, this chain that I just made is considered the first double crochet of this row. So I'm going to, instead of putting my hook into this stitch, which is at the base of the chain, I'm going to put my hook into the next stitch. So this chain is considered to be a double crochet coming out of this stitch. So that's considered to be the first double crochet of this row. So let's do the next double crochet. So the difference between a double crochet and a single crochet is the height. And the way we get that height is with extra yarn overs. So I am going to do a yarn over before I ever put my hook into that first stitch. I'm going to put it in under both legs of that stitch, do a yarn over and pull through a loop. Now I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to do a yarn over and go through 2 of those loops. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to do a yarn over and go through 2 again. And that's my double crochet. So you can see how high that is. So let's do that again. Remember, you need to do a yarn over before you ever go into that stitch. Here's my stitch. I'm going to go through the stitch, do a yarn over and pull a loop through. Yarn over and pull a loop through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2. And we can do that again. Yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop through. Oops, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So we'll go into the next stitch, do a yarn over first, go through that stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now let's do some more to get to the end of my row, and I'll show you what to do at that point. So I did a yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go through that stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have a couple left before we get to the end. Yarn over, go through that stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over to start, go through the stitch, yarn over and pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now I have what looks like one more stitch here. It's sort of easy to tell that the top of that stitch. So I'm going to do a yarn over and do a double crochet into that stitch. But that is not my last stitch on this row. Remember, we were taking the turning chains and we were considering them to be a stitch, a double crochet. So we still have this turning chain here that we need to crochet into. So because this was actually a chain 3, it's a little more difficult to figure out where to put your hook. It really needs to go here. That's the first chain. If you look, you'll see from the last 1, 2, 3 chains, we really want to put it in the top of that chain. So I'm going to yarn over and put my needle through my hook, through 1, through 2 leg, oops. Let's back out again and find where we are. So we want to go through 1 and through 2 legs of that chain, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So where you put your hook in that last chain is really up to you. You saw that I struggled a little bit with it. I tend to make my chains a little on the tight side, which makes it even harder for me to get it in, my hook into the top of that chain. But it creates a nice straight edge when you do that. So now we are at the end of this row. To begin the next row, remember, I need to chain 3 first. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn my work, and remember, I'm not going to go into this first stitch because I already have a stitch there that I created when I did the chain 3. So I'm going to do a yarn over and go through this next stitch, not this one, this one. And that's how you begin the next row. Remember, when you get to the end, this is not your last stitch. The top of this chain is actually your last stitch. And that's how to do a double crochet.